Good morning, Melbourne.
Wakey, wakey.
Wake up, Melbourne. Jason Lauren. Turn it up.
Start your morning the right way.
Gonna be great, gonna be a good day.
This is Jason Lauren on Melbourne's Nova 100.
Well, good morning, everybody. And hey, already on a Wednesday.
I know. How good is it?
Love this for us.
Me too.
How we doing?
I'm really good. It was a hot night last night.
It was warm.
It was hot.
She
it's gonna
was
stay
warm.
hot.
You're out and about.
I was. I'll tell you about it shortly. But I caught up with Lando Norris from McLaren last night. He is one of the most likeable characters in the Formula One, I would say.
I saw some footage going around of him out running around the Crown precinct.
Well, I was talking to him last night, and he was saying, I've been out running, but I said, how'd you go in the heat? And he's like, well, we're from the UK, so this is really nice.
Right.
But on Saturday, it's going to be 37 degrees in Melbourne.
Oh.
And some of the hottest temperatures they drive in are in the Middle East, where it's around 35, but obviously very, very humid.
Humid.
But it's like 60 degrees on the track.
Can we just address off the top what he was wearing last night?
What was he wearing?
He was wearing a turtleneck.
A knit turtleneck.
Sorry?
And black trousers. That was my
A
opening.
knitted
Like a
turtleneck.
A woolen turtleneck.
But it was 900 degrees last night.
Was my opening line. As soon as I was introduced to him, I said, "Oh, what are you wearing?"
But how was it? One of those like ones they wear under a racing suit,
Oh,
where it's
no.
like a
skivvy.
brief?
More a
cashmere.
skivvy, wasn't it? No, this was a knit.
Oh, well, that's
He
just
looked good though.
That's crazy.
He's a
very
very
handsome.
handsome roaster.
I know, but look, I'm sweating even thinking about
Yeah,
it.
I was in a suit and I was like, oh.
I thought he'd be small, but he's quite tall. Is he not?
Did you
Is he small?
He's quite petite.
Oh.
did you get a chance to say hello?
No, I said hello to Lauren though. I walked in. I was quite late. I was like, Lauren, I'm here.
Oh
So
my
we're
God.
at a Ralph Lauren event.
Oh my God!
When I say I sat down with Lando Norris, it wasn't just he and I in a room sitting down.
Right,
chatting.
okay, gotcha.
It was a Ralph Lauren event for the new fragrance.
Right.
Anyway, I catch up with him a little later on the show. We're going to talk to him about how he smells.
Ralph Lauren or Ralph Lauren?
Ralph Lauren.
I've been saying it wrong the whole life.
Just think of her.
Yeah, I will now.
I know.
I always say if you can't say it, you can't afford
I
it.
used to say it wrong, and then someone said to me, "No, it's like the girl's name," and I was like, "Oh,
Well, thanks.
I should
for
be
that.
able to remember."
I'll try
that.
and work on that.
Yeah, I was like,
What's
like
the
that
saying?
bogan girl's name, Lauren. I'm like, yeah.
You can't.
If you can't say it, you can't afford it. It's my motto.
Can't afford her.
You
I know that.
cannot afford it.
I know that. That's not breaking news.
I don't know about Ralph, but you can't have me.
Hey,
It was fun though. We'll talk about that a little later.
well, we're actually going to hear the interview back just after 6:30 this morning. Just hearing your news, we got big changes coming to Victoria, Clint.
We can only
We
hope.
do. The Premier is describing it as the toughest anywhere in the country. Time will tell, obviously.
Exactly.
I can't believe we don't have a ban on machetes already.
I know.
Like, what are you using a machete for?
I thought some stores had gone out already on their own and said we're not going to be selling giant knives, but that was them.
Yeah, I
driving.
know, but I don't think these kids that are breaking into people's houses with machetes are popping down to Knife King at Chadston and getting knives.
Oh, knife, King of Knives.
King of Knives, that's what it's called. Remember that shop?
Yeah.
Does that still exist?
Oh.
Do you remember the King of Knives?
Yeah, and then
I
there
used
was
to go in there to get my dad Father's Day presents.
There was
Get
there
a
was
good carving knife.
Or a good Swiss Army.
the house shop that was
No, I go to
always on
Aussie
sale.
Disposals for that.
Oh, Aussie
I
Disposals.
loved Aussie Disposals.
I used to go there when I was a kid just to buy pellet guns.
I used to go when I'd be like,
gun.
oh, school camp's coming up. Better go to Aussie Disposal. My mum's like, where?
Yeah.
Where do you think you're going for camp?
Yeah,
like
you're not going to
9.
Afghanistan.
And I'd be like, I need everything in camo, and I need an army knife, and I need combat boots. Mum's like, what are you talking
We're
about?
going to Afghanistan.
Off to Kabul we go.
Yeah. Mum's like,
Hope we get
shut
to do
up. You're going on
canoeing and all the fun stuff there.
You're going on a bus to Canberra. What do you need? Commando boots.
Oh, those silly Explorer socks.
And the inflated.
Remember them?
I'd always be like, I want one of those self-inflating mattresses, Mum, and they're about as thick as a piece of cardboard.
I can see you in commando boots.
Off to Canberra on the bus.
Imagine Lauren in Aussie Disposals.
Oh,
I used to love it. There was one at the Glen
just go
shopping
through a
centre.
phase.
Still exists that shop?
I believe so.
We must go.
Very busy time of year for them with camps coming up. Hey,
School camps, yeah.
we got money to give away before 6:30 this morning. Huge show ahead. Let's get into it. Coming up very soon, your chance to win money. How it works is you've got to go to the Nova Player app or novafm.com.au and register for a cash call. The quicker you answer when we ring you back,
Ring, 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 ring.
the more money
It was wildly successful yesterday.
you win. It went very well.
Well,
It did.
very well.
It did. Hopefully it's as seamless today. Speaking of phones, has anyone got the new iPhone update?
Oh,
Is
don't.
there another one?
Don't.
What the hell is happening? It's like my phone is possessed.
Should I do a live
Well,
update?
no, I didn't even mean to do it. It just happened overnight the other night. And now all of a sudden when you send a text, it can, like, I tried to send my manager a text saying, could I please get some information about this thing? And it sent it as like,
Oh,
it like expanded into big words and back again. I had to call her and say,
I've got it.
I'm so sorry. It's not that
The
urgent.
bouncy words.
But it's got a mind of its own.
Yes,
Look at
I
this,
had the
Chase.
bouncy word the other day.
There is one advantage.
What's
So I've got it hooked up through the car with Apple Play, right?
Yes.
And like when people like, let's say, for example, Lauren sends you quite a long message.
Can you see this here?
When I click on it, it actually just gives me the highlights.
What, it summarises
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, but it's so confusing because it doesn't always summarise.
I
it. Like,
know.
see this? I'm like, excuse me, can I get...
Oh,
and
that
when
looks like you're yelling.
Like I'm yelling and I had to call and say, oh, I'm not mad. She's like, what are you talking about? She's like, why did you send that with such aggression? I'm like, it just did it.
That looks like an aggressive
The
text.
other thing it does
don't,
is when you get a
don't.
text, like the other night someone sent me a text and I opened my phone and it already had a written reply saying, ha ha ha, that's funny.
What?
It's got like predicted responses that you can...
Is that,
Oh,
is
no.
that your go-to?
Pardon?
Is that your go-to?
Ha ha ha, that's funny. I was like, what?
I'd delete your number if I got that response.
I know, I'm going to send it to every
Also-
time you send me something, you're just going to get, ha ha ha. It's only, does anyone else have it? Is it doing anyone else's
Oh, I
head in?
don't.
Can I...
And why does it go multicolored around the screen when you accidentally hit the side
Yes!
button? And Siri doesn't work anymore.
I
Is
got
this gonna
some
set-
weird Siri voice.
Is this going to set everyone's
Siri?
Siri off if I say it?
What?
Hey, Siri. She doesn't listen to me anymore.
No.
You have to push a button or something.
Oh.
Siri
got
in my
the-
car sounds completely different.
I got the old one. Hey, Siri. Yeah, there she is.
Your mind needs not doing that anymore.
Yeah, there she is. She's still there.
I don't know about the
Hey,
new iPhone. And
There's
it
a
did
new
it.
email business as well where they're
Oh.
categorizing
Oh,
all your
yes.
emails.
Yes.
It's like-
the emails are like,
This one's for business. This one's for fantasy. No, I've just
Do you have a
made that up.
fantasy
I don't have a
I made that up.
fantasy
I
one.
made that up.
Let me
Just
see
to-
your fantasy account.
Okay,
I don't
it's
have
an-
fantasy.
It's an eggplant emoji.
mine's got primary, transactions,
Yes.
updates, promotions.
And there's a travel one.
I don't have a travel one.
I don't like change.
But also, I never gave permission. It just did it overnight.
I know,
woke
it's
up one day and my
annoying.
phone was like,
Oh, you
Stop
must have the
touching my phone.
You must have the automatic update.
oh, as if I know how to turn that on and off.
I reckon it's on. You just don't know how to turn it off.
I put Lauren's phone on dark mode about
Oh,
a month and a half
Remember
ago.
that really rattled us?
Is your phone still
It's
on?
still in dark mode. I don't know how to get it off.
It's a good function though.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know about this new update. It's a bit freaky teaky.
Are you able to go back to the old one or not? Like when you've updated,
Oh,
that's it.
A downgrade.
Like a downgrade. Tonight, I'm downgrading
we should
my
ask
phone.
Trevor Long.
He's busy.
He is
busy.
busy, yeah.
He is busy.
The expert, yep.
Let's get it. Can we actually
Elon.
tell him to get unbusy?
Elon.
Let's get him on the phone.
I reckon Elon's got to do
He's
with
not busy with Elon, is he?
Probably. He's interviewing everyone.
Someone told me that people are boycotting Teslas now, and so they're like dropping. So I'm thinking about getting a Cybertruck. There should be some available.
What's a Cybertruck?
it. Oh,
Are they the big ones? The big spaceships?
They're bulletproof.
bulletproof.
why do you need
No, we need
Purely
one.
because I'd love to see your reaction if I drive in a Cybertruck.
You won't get it in the car
The
park.
boys in the office were like, oh, no one wants Teslas anymore. I was like, great, more for me. I'm getting a Cybertruck. Do we have them in Australia yet? I'm getting a left-hand drive Cybertruck.
Oh my god! You drive on the right.
I know, but imagine how safe I'd be in a Cybertruck. I'm getting one.
That'd be like me rocking up at work in a Ram.
I love how she said because they're bulletproof. Like she's.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, with all the crime in
Trumpy.
Melbourne,
Oh yeah.
well, I might pop down to Aussie Disposals and stock it up,
Oh,
getting my
another day.
getting my Cybertruck, and off I go.
Another assassination attempt on Lauren. They won't get her in the Cybertruck.
Yeah,
Hey, coming up next, if you're still with us, Loz, we're going to give away
I'll
money.
be fine because I'll be in a Cybertruck.
Of course. We must get one. Register
If
now.
I got one, you would be like, hey.
Can I
take
borrow
it
the
for a
sauna
spin?
tray? It's true. That's true. There's so many people want to shoot me.
Try Char Time's new coffee range. Iced latte, iced long black, and iced brown sugar cookie latte. Hello? Jason Lauren's Char Time Coffee Call. Oh, call me maybe.
Look, hopefully this works a little bit better than yesterday.
I don't know what you're talking about. I thought yesterday was wonderful when
brilliant.
Well,
when we
yesterday-
accidentally used the office home phone to answer the call instead.
I didn't even know we have a home phone in the studio.
I've got one here too.
You got one as well.
That's the first time I've ever seen it. How long have we been here? A year.
Yeah. It's like...
But if I touch it, I wouldn't have the same problem as yesterday.
It's like
Oh,
an
they're all saying
emergency red phone in the Oval Office. You know what I mean? It's
What
just-
am I going to do?
Where does our phone line
It
go
says
to?
Studio
I have no idea.
One producer. Who's that?
The situation room.
Oh gosh, it's the thumb.
You know what we need?
I don't want to call you.
We need the button.
Oh no, it's off the receiver.
Why'd you take it off the hook?
I know it was an accident. I pointed and
Oh, that's going to stuff up the segment
Is that-
now.
are we okay?
Well, we're about to find out. Trump's got a little button in the Oval.
A panic button?
Anytime he wants a
Room service.
Privacy?
Diet Coke.
Oh, you're kidding me.
I
Shut
swear
up.
to God.
I want one of those buttons.
I hear
He'd be a full-strength Coke, wouldn't he?
Nah,
Nah,
I reckon he'd be
no.
Diet,
DC?
Yeah.
Diet Coke.
like an original Diet Coke, not Coke
Not a Coke Zero, a Diet
Yeah,
Coke.
if you came in with the
Oh,
Coke
the
Zero
really-
Secret Service, it'd just
the
take
real
you out.
carcinogenic ones.
Yes, yeah.
God, a Diet Coke is so good.
Is
Isn't
it?
I don't drink Coke anymore unless I'm real desperate.
I quite
Yeah.
like the zero. The no,
No,
sugar.
I hate
Oh,
Coke
it's
Zero.
lovely.
I put it in the
Fantastic.
Ninja
Full
slushy.
sugar, full fat Coke for me, or Diet Coke, which is probably the worst for you, isn't it?
Yeah. Hey, all
It's
right,
like a real treat.
guys, let's make the call. If you've registered via the Nova Player app,
Good luck.
we are about to ring someone back.
Ring, 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 ring.
The quicker you answer, the more cash you win. Here we go.
Hello?
Hello, Emily?
Yeah.
We'll call it at 1,000. You
Yeah!
got a ring!
Oh my god, thank you so much.
It was probably
morning.
800, but you know what? Take the 1,000.
Take the 1,000.
Take the 1,000. Well done, sis.
You're live on Nova, by the way. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you, thank
What are
you.
you
Good morning.
doing at 6:23 a.m., Emily?
I've just dropped my daughter off at my mother-in-law's and I'm on my way to work. So I'm still in my car.
That's a hero mother-in-law.
Yeah,
She's on,
that's a busy morning.
isn't it? God, so you're up pre-6 to get him out of the house.
Yeah, yeah.
What time did your alarm go off?
5:15.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you engage with the mother-in-law, or is it a drop and run situation? Oh, she laughed. I think it's a drop and run.
Emily
Don't
slows
answer
down
that.
to a steady 10Ks as her child
How'd you
jumps.
See ya.
Hey, Emily, thanks to Chart Time, $1,000 coming your way. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
No worries. Make sure you register via the Nova Player app or hit up the website.
It's that easy.
Put your details in. We're going to make another cash call tomorrow morning. Coming up next, though, going to check your run to work. Latest in news, some big changes coming to Victoria.
Well, about time.
I'm hearing you. Clint's got all the details on the other side of this. Well, good morning, Melbourne. We've got a big show coming up. It is Grand Prix week here in Melbourne. Not only do we have your tickets to the F1 a little bit later on, but Lozzie, you are catching up with one of the big names before 7.
Lando Norris. He, of course, is Oscar Piastri's partner at McLaren. He
Yep.
is a lovely man, young man. I mean, these guys, he's 25.
25.
25, got his life together. Just absolutely killing it. One of the best drivers in the Formula One at the moment. And I think I'm tipping Lando and Oscar 1 and 2.
I didn't have my license at 25.
Well, it's funny you should say that. I spoke to a young Melbourne girl yesterday for a
Yeah.
story I'm doing this weekend, and she's just been signed as part of the Formula One Academy.
Oh.
One of the teams. She's 17 and she's zipping around F1 tracks, but she can't even. She's got no learners here. She's like, Mum had to drive me to this interview.
But they
Because
don't.
it's a different license. It's a CAMS license or something,
Yeah,
isn't
yeah.
it? It's a different type of license.
do they have to have L plates on the Formula One cars, or it's not that sort
I think
of
they're
thing?
on their green peas.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
It's, I mean, has anyone driven anywhere near Albert Park in the last 2 days?
Oh, she's fully shut down now. They got the
Gee, it
barbed
looks
wire
good,
fence
doesn't
out.
it?
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah.
love it. I get so excited. There were these amazing aerial shots yesterday that came out over Albert Park, and the setup out there looks unbelievable. It gets bigger and bigger every year. Travis Old, the CEO, was saying the other day, because last year sold out, broke the records, and they've sold more this
That's
year
right.
again.
You excited, big boy?
I am.
Are you making your GP debut?
No. I've been before, but I'm looking forward to it this year.
We're having
Yeah.
a team day on Friday.
We are. Name's on the list.
It is on the list.
The function we're going to, the canapes are marvellous.
Oh, I love a canapé.
Oh, they're so nice.
What,
Can
like-
you wait for the meltdown
By
on
the
Friday morning
way-
about what he's going to wear? Oh, my God.
By the way, there was a canapé last night which tickled my fancy.
What was arancini?
Mini potato cakes.
Sorry?
Someone else said that. They've got them at the Stokehouse. They do salt and vinegar potato cakes.
They were salt vinegar mini potato
Yeah,
cakes
they're
last
on the
night.
menu.
I
They're on-
had 17 of them.
We must go.
We should go to the Stokehouse.
So
Yeah,
wait, I'm not
Stokes. Last time Lauren and I were at the Stoke, we went for lunch and we stayed for dinner.
I'm not a big fan of
yeah.
the chairs.
The chairs.
Upstairs or downstairs?
Upstairs, the chairs.
Oh.
No, you've sat on the wrong
Chairs.
chairs because there's lounges. There's also sofas.
Oh, I haven't had the lounges.
The
I've had
lounge
the
is
food
good.
court chairs, and I was like, we had our anniversary dinner there.
Oh,
I,
and you copped a bad chair.
Patch.
I went to the
That'll spoil the
Stokehouse
It did.
after the Grand Prix last year on the Sunday, and I wasn't very well in here on the Monday morning.
No, you weren't. That's
oh,
right.
yes.
So-
Must have been the alcohol poisoning.
No, it wasn't. It was exhaustion.
Was
Of
it the
course.
potato cake it got you? Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Too
no,
much
no,
vinegar.
no.
Hey,
Those potato cakes. Oh my goodness,
Guys, on the topic of food, we were chatting yesterday about
Yes.
do you know someone who has the same meal every single day?
like
Yep.
my friend who has poached chicken and broccoli every day, and then this one guy called.
Yeah. This one guy called and said a dish that he has not every day, but every day for lunch
I love
and
it.
dinner. It really rattled us.
I'm
Rattled
so
me the most
excited.
because I hate this meal. I couldn't even dream of having it once.
Well, I've
very
never
relatable.
tried it until now.
See ya, I'm walking out. 'cause
No,
it
I'm
smells.
all in.
Guys, it was this time yesterday we were talking about do you know someone who eats the same meal every day? And we got this call.
I live with my father. We have curry sausages for lunch and dinner. We cook it on a Sunday and we prepare it for the whole week with
Lunch
mash.
and dinner. I hate curried
It's
sausages.
an easy recipe to cook as well.
I hate them.
Can
Is-
I ask
I hate them.
Damien
I
a
hate them.
question?
I don't want them in my house. My dad makes them and brings them over. I'm like, get
I've
them out.
never had them. What do you think of curried sausages, Lauren?
I hate them.
What? Why?
I think I remember maybe my dad making them as a kid, and I was like,
What have
and
they
I've-
done to you? It's
Why-
a nutritious,
okay, well, here they
wholesome,
are.
hearty
Right?
meal.
People love them. So I've got the recipe. This
Yeah.
is the recipe Tina eats
Yep.
recipe. Nugget
Okay.
mahashi.
Well, that's
Okay.
quite a.
Oh,
a
no,
posh-
these will be elaborate.
Yeah.
It's got no.
Many steps.
I don't think curried sausages can be elaborate. It is one recipe, and that's it. You cannot
All right, hit
polish
me with
a
it.
curried sausage.
Hit me with it.
Well, they're sausages.
Yeah.
Curried powder.
You've got to peel the skin off the sausages.
Oh, what?
You got to de-skin the sausages.
Sausage meat, curry powder, carrot, onion,
Yeah.
garlic, chicken stock, peas, flour, salt, and pepper and sugar.
Just to go back
lovely.
a step.
No, this. Oh
Because I went
no!
through.
It says brown the sausages, remove and cut into chunks.
Oh, she's gone.
She's got
She's gone
deconstructed.
fancy.
She's deconstructed.
No, she's just like
Some people put a bit
it
of-
even looks like it looks.
Some people go a
Revolting.
bit of coconut milk in there as well.
Oh, I love coconut milk. The skinning of the sausage.
Yes. So you boil them.
What? Just you,
You boil them?
Yeah, you boil your sausages.
What? Just boiled
And then you
sausage
de-skin
meat.
them. Yeah.
So then there'd be no
And-
brownness to it.
So you boil them, then you put them under the cold water just to rip off the skin or peel off the skin. It's very elaborate. It's very therapeutic.
I was about to say, is it
I
similar to
love
popping a
I
pimple?
love it.
like watching one of those lizards when their skin comes off.
Because you know the skin of a sausage is
Yeah, intestine. Yeah.
What?
You didn't know that?
No, it's not.
It
Yes,
is.
it is. Yeah.
What, you reckon they squeeze out the intestines and then stuff it with sausage meat?
No, they make
Ah,
the
It's like
sausage
a-
skin with intestine.
It's like a sinew, no? Is that the word?
Yeah.
I just think sausages are things that you shouldn't talk about. Just
Gotcha.
eat the sausage sizzle and don't overanalyze it.
Where do you sit on a bangers and mash?
Yum.
Oh,
What about
Is
what about a bangers and mash with curry sauce?
No, curry. No. Now you're getting in curried sausage territory, and then you put peas and carrots with
Yep,
it.
you do.
Oh, that is
it's the
not
boiling of the sausage.
I
This
love
is
a boiled
really
sausage.
rattled me.
boiled sausages and then skin it.
Now look, I've never tried it. Our executive producer Brody has.
I've got like the watering mouth, like I'm going to throw up. from it.
I've got the watery mouth because I'm salivating at the prospect.
I don't know why you got
Oh, look at them. They're marvellous.
that. Looks
Oh.
like a turd in a bowl.
Oh, don't say that. I'm about to try.
It's multiple turds in a bowl, actually.
Can you pass it over?
They
this
skinned the
It
sausage.
actually, it looks quite a posh recipe. Who can I get some context?
Yeah, whereabouts did you get these from?
Come on,
This isn't
come
a
on in, bro.
servo job or anything like that, is it?
You can't get curried sausages at a servo. They're not mainstream enough.
So who's the chef?
My good friends out in Narry Warren.
What do you mean, you good friends out in Narry Warren?
There was a cafe in Narry Warren that was able to provide me with some curried sausages. And
Are you serious? Clint could have just made it in 3 seconds. You drove all the way to Narry Warren
I love curried sausages.
to get curried sausages.
Oh shit! I nearly dropped them.
I wanted chef prepared curried sausages.
That is.
Oh.
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh, my
eh?
God, this is bringing back my childhood. I remember Mum cooking this for Dad, and I never ate it. I was like, no, that's a hard no from me.
Get that into your
is
gob.
disgusting. Look at it.
Oh, is that mash underneath?
Oh,
well,
so
that's
you've
a
gone
little
mash.
surprise.
See, I go rice.
Did you pay for these curried sausages or did they give them to you?
No, I had to pay.
You have to go sausage though.
Yeah, I'm going to go.
No,
to
it doesn't.
He's going the sauce.
He's just getting the mash.
Okay, here we go.
I will be honest. It looks like the skin is still on the sausage.
That is
Go,
making me
go,
want to be
go.
sick.
Am I going to die? Is this the-
No. Come on.
Yes, this is our grand plan to kill you. Come on.
Oh, it's quite nice.
Isn't it? See, you're a man of simple pleasures like me, so I knew you'd love them.
This
Going
is a
back
man.
again.
This is
Yeah,
a
go
man.
back again. Go.
Is that a?
No, that's just it.
Is that a hair?
It's
a
part
bit
of
of
a bay
carrot.
leaf. You can put bay leaves in them.
Lauren, that's delicious. You need
Yeah.
to try it.
I know.
Come on,
no.
come on, bring
No.
them over.
Clint can have them. I'm not
Lauren,
having them.
No, I think you should try
No, I'm
it.
not
Yeah,
having
we'll
them.
have a bit each.
I'm a grown adult. I've had them before. I don't like them. I'm not having them.
Which spoon did you use?
Oh, I can't remember one of the spoons.
That is disgusting.
No, give it a try.
No, I don't want it.
You have a little bit of carrot.
There are hungry people at other radio stations that would kill
Well, if
for
anyone
curried
from other
sausages.
radio stations wants them, I'll happily pop them in a taxi over for you.
Oh, it's got a strong aftertaste, doesn't
It
it?
stinks. Get it away.
Oh, how's that compare to yours, Clint?
They need to boil the sausages.
That is repulsive.
Oh, this is the breakfast of champions.
I don't mind it. It's actually pretty good.
People love them. My dad, Bobby Phillips, is like a curried sausage number
There's something
one fan.
actually I haven't told you about your dad.
Oh, Jesus.
I messaged him over the Christmas break.
About curried sausages?
No, to get his sausage roll recipe.
Oh, did he send it to you?
No, he offered to come round to the house and cook them with me.
Did you reply?
Yeah, I couldn't do it that day, but I was going to send you a
Just
photo.
say, Bobby, just drop them over pre-made.
No. I was going to send you a photo of Bobby and I in my kitchen making sausage.
Oh, my God, I would have died. Maybe he would have bought it. He would have worn an apron and everything.
I know he would have, because I was going to cook them with the kids. And he goes, Jace, I'm free, mate. I'll come over.
He's very available.
Oh, I love you,
Careful.
Bobby.
Careful.
Oh, that
he'll
is
turn up.
sensational.
He's three specialties: sausage rolls, spaghetti bolognese, and curried sausages. And if that ain't a real, born and bred Melbourne boy, I don't know what is.
You're on the air with Jason Lawrence. Clint's here as well, and it is Grand Prix week here in Melbourne.
It is Grand Prix week. All the stars have rolled into town, all the Formula One drivers. The cars were being delivered to Albert Park yesterday.
Oh, you say it like it's an Amazon package.
Well, they were. They literally come out of these huge, shipping containers in different parts and pieces. They get delivered down to the Paddock Club, into their, into their garages.
Is that an Allen Key job, you reckon?
Yeah, absolutely it is.
Yeah, right.
I love seeing the drivers out and about in Melbourne at the various functions.
And in the wild. A
In
few
the
people
wild.
saw Lando Norris running along
Cutting laps.
the river yesterday.
Yes.
Also, Jack Doohan, who is one of the young, bright Australian drivers.
He was out last night with his dad, I saw.
He was on a bed. I
Sorry?
love them. I love a meteor op.
They all get these gigs for different brands, and he's here for it. Well, he was doing a mattress company.
Mattress company.
Who
And
was
him,
the- who
him
was
and his dad were on a bed.
Cute. Having a pillow fight.
And then he went and made acai.
Anything for the money, hey?
Acai. Is that how you say it?
Acai.
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 Yeah.
Well, last night Lando Norris was in town with Polo Red by Ralph Lauren
Yes.
fragrances. He's done this actually the campaign's really good. He's got there's a bottle of the fragrance, and he's doing. I was trying to explain to him what a doughy was. He was doing doughies around it, and I said to him, "Is it actually? How many takes did that take to not knock it over?" And he said, "They got a stunt driver to do it."
He didn't drive the car for the commercial.
He's driving a bit of it, but when they're doing doughies, he said they got a stunt driver because there was still limited bottles of the fragrance and they didn't want him to knock it over. I'm like, how could there possibly be a better driver
Yeah.
than you
Yeah.
to do that? Anyway, it was at the Stoke House last night. Clint came along and...
I was more excited to see Lauren up there on stage than
Right.
I was Lando.
Well, when you walked in, they had all these waiters with trays
no.
of the Polo
You can't
Red
tell this story.
fragrance
Right.
on a tray. And the waiter, when Clint came in, he said, "Would you like a spritz?" And Clint picked it up and tried to drink it. Thinking it was like a spritz.
You know what?
And they were like, no, just a spray, like a spritz.
I thought it was
To
like
be fair, I would have done the same.
I thought it was like a cherry spritz in some sort of flash bottle. I thought, how creative. They're doing spritz in fragrance bottles.
I know, it would have been a good idea to
I
put some
picked it up and he goes, "No, sir, no, just do like a spritz."
And
I
did
mean-
you have to put it back on the
I
tray?
put it back on the tray. I kept walking.
Honestly, you can't take us anywhere. How embarrassing.
All right. Well, last night, Lando Norris was in town and
He
our very
was.
own Lauren Phillips caught up with him.
Hello.
Hello, am I sitting or standing?
Up to you. We can sit if you like. You did not get the memo about our long Melbourne summer, I notice.
No. Hello, everyone. Lovely to be here. It's beautiful here, isn't it? I love it. It's like the complete contrast of the UK. So I'm making the most of it. I'm a bit burnt and a bit red. But I'm making the most of Australia, so I'm loving it.
When did you arrive back in Australia? It must be nice to come back to start the season.
It is. 2019, I started my season here. It was my first race in Formula One, actually. So some nice memories.
Does the weather come into play this weekend? I think on Saturday for qualifying it's going to be 38 degrees here in Melbourne. I know you said the Middle East is some of the hottest places you race, but this is actually going to be hotter than some of those races. How hot does it get in the car and how does that come into you when you're competing in Formula One?
It's pretty warm, yeah. 37 degrees will probably be one of the hottest tracks I've been driving at the time. So it's not nice. Probably it's a good way to start the season because it's like straight into the thick end, and then I can slowly get used to it. But also some chances of rain, so we never know what's going to happen here in Melbourne. But
That's classic Melbourne for you.
I don't mind both, but I prefer the sun.
Okay. All right, well, let's park Formula One for a moment and talk about Ralph Lauren fragrance, which is what you are here for. Do you pride yourself as someone who you can smell before they see you walk into a room?
I hope so. I don't know. Of course, I think it's very important. I think it's one of the most important things for people. You don't want to smell bad, do you? So I think you want to smell good, and this is definitely something that makes you smell good. I think, especially over a weekend, where we're working a lot, we're sweaty, we're hot, changing clothes, changing into race suits, out of race suits. So it's not the most probably like hygienic, nice, beautiful kind of thing, but you need something to kind of counter that, and that's this.
Do you give yourself a spritz when you get out of the car as well, straight after a race?
It's a good idea, actually. I do normally before, because when we go on the grid, there's a lot of people. So you want to smell good when you're on the grid.
How does it go coming to Australia? You're racing with a local boy, you and Oscar Piastri are teammates at McLaren here in Australia. Do you feel the support of the Australians? Because people who don't have an F1 team have automatically adopted you into our lives. You're sort of an honorary Australian now.
I don't feel the support, because they're all supporting for Oscar. And normally because I've beaten them, so it doesn't help. It doesn't help, these kind of things. But,
so what happens then? You're on the straight. It's the last run down the straight. You're 1 and 2. Do you feel the pressure to go, all right, you can have this one?
No, because I want to make it out of Australia. So. I've loved my time. It started with Daniel. Obviously, I did Carlos, Daniel, and now Oscar. Daniel is one of the best guys I've ever met in my life. I spent a lot of time with him, and last New Year I flew to Perth, and I spent some more time here. So I still talk to him. He's here this weekend, so I would go and say hi. As much as we hate each other when we're on track, we're competitors, and we get along. And even between myself and Oscar, we get along a lot. We don't have many other interests outside of Formula One, so it's kind of like we only talk about racing, and that's about it. We know we want to beat each other. Like, we know at the end of the day, there's nothing more we'd love for both of us than to beat one another. But at the same time, we want to just enjoy every minute and push each other and be competitors, but also be teammates. And not always the easiest compromise and balance to have. But both with Daniel and Oscar, great Australians. I've enjoyed my time a lot.
Have they taught you anything? Australians, we're unique characters. Have you learnt any Australian mannerisms, Australian slang?
I have. But Oscar doesn't, I wouldn't say Oscar says that much. I feel like he's more European than Australian now, in terms of his use of language.
He did blow up the other day because there's a new rule that's come into Formula One.
Yeah.
When it comes to the drivers on their radios, and you're all going to cop fines of hundreds of thousands of dollars if you say anything rude or if you swear. And he wasn't happy about that, which is a very Australian thing. Do you think that will be a problem?
Yeah. For many of us, it shall be. I think it'll be harder for some others than I think myself. Oscar, I wouldn't say he swears that much. Like, he's very, I don't know how he looks so relaxed and calm, like 24/7. But I feel like inside he's a bit of a beast and he's quite scary sometimes. So he definitely has his moments. But even when I would be so annoyed about something, his reaction is just very
calm.
Yeah. So I wish at times I had that.
I mean, you're so competitive on the track. Are you a competitive person off the track as well?
Oh, yeah, with everything. Any sport I do, whether it's with my friends or my family. I mean, I grew up with an elder brother. So I think there's no one that's a bigger competitor than your brothers. So when I grow up and we're racing together and competing together, I think I grow with that perfect knowledge of what a rivalry is between my brother and myself. So that was a nice thing, but I think that also made me a better competitor. But I still hate losing in whatever I do, and I'll do whatever I can to make sure I don't lose, even if that means cheating. And it's win at all takes, no matter what I do. But yeah, whether it's sport or games or whatever it is, I really hate losing. So I'll do whatever I can.
Well, good luck. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Good luck on Sunday. We can't wait to see you out there. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Lando Norris.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you.
There we go.
What about Lauren
Ladies
Phillips?
and gentlemen.
Ladies and
gentlemen.
What a
He sounds like a nice guy.
Nice guy.
God, they're all bloody competitive,
Funny
aren't
though, because I did say, you're coming down the straight 1 and 2, you and Oscar Piastri. It's the home crowd. It's the first race of the season. Did you let him have it? He was like, absolutely not.
He was wearing a lovely turtleneck, wasn't he?
He was.
Black
That's why I said at the
woolen
start,
turtleneck.
you didn't get the memo about the hot weather like the rest of us.
No, it was freezing.
Would you be, if you had a daughter, would you be happy for Lando Norris to date your daughter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was lovely.
I think she'd be happy to date Lando Norris.
Yeah, I know.
No,
Mum would be.
When he said he was 25, he said, I like, thinking about the future and having a family, and like every girl in the room was like, oh, heart's fluttering. And he goes, but I do have a lot of living ahead of me. I'm only 25.
Oh, God.
25?
Oh, no.
25?
Mate, I was in
I nearly
bed when you were on
finished school
stage.
25 years ago.
Possible showers today, 33 we're going for as
When
the
are
top.
showers coming?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, there seems to be a lightning emoji.
I know it does. 2 p.m. potentially.
Checking the weather app.
Yeah, I am. I'm checking the bomb. A possible storm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know what? It's got that stormy feeling. Quite humid at the moment.
Afternoon, early evening.
Bit Queenslander.
No, it's not. It's beautiful out there. We just can't see out through the tent.
Oh, the
that's the
tent.
problem.
People are posting on the gram that it's a beautiful morning.
Is it?
Can't tell.
Top of the morning.
Hey, is technology getting better or are we getting lazier?
Both.
Yeah, right.
Both. But sometimes I feel like technology is going a bit far. Like I was having a meltdown about the new iPhone update. It automates responses to people's text messages.
Did you ever
Don't tell me what I want to write.
Ha, ha, ha. That's funny. It keeps popping up on mine.
Did you ever go through a stage of using the, this is full bogan territory, the electric salt and pepper shakers?
Yeah, my nan has them. They've got a light on them too.
Yes.
So you can make sure it is targeted.
I don't have them.
I don't have them.
I'm an old school turn and crack.
Grinder, yeah.
I love a big grinder.
But I'm not surprised that you have the bogan stuff.
No, I used to. I don't have those. I don't now, but I used to.
What do you use now?
Like an actual grinder.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You'd have
Why
one
are
of
you
the long
so
ones.
unimpressed about it?
It's a bit of work.
Do you have the long one? Like
No,
in
I
the
don't have
Italian restaurant?
How sad is it when you go to grind and there's no peppercorns left and you just keep spinning and you're like, Oh, and then you can never find the
Well, see, I know
peppercorns to
'cause
refill.
mine's clear, so I can see.
Oh, you've got a clear
I got
one.
the clear
Yeah,
one.
mine's not clear.
There was something on the ground the other day because I'm into playing cards with my boys.
Mhm.
Love card games in the afternoon.
Well, your 8-year-old plays poker. That's not a great card game to teach a child.
Better than sitting on a laptop. That's the way I figure
It's true.
You know? And there's this little machine you can get now where it's a card shuffling machine, but then it goes around the table and deals the cards as well.
like it spits it out?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes.
What do you mean?
Are you opening a casino in the suburbs?
Molly's Game. Did anyone watch Molly's Game?
Oh, yes.
Are you Molly?
I'm not Molly.
Except you've got kids
I'm
coming
not
over.
Molly. And then Lou, my wife, brought home a purchase the other day to make life a little bit easier. And I'm like...
Did she go and buy it or did it get delivered?
Got delivered, actually. 2 giant boxes
Lauren,
arrived out
this
the
could
front.
be anything.
And I was like,
This could be anything.
What's this? And Lou's like, this is going to make our life a whole lot easier. And I think you're going to want it. Take a listen.
Yeah, and then look, you close it. Watch this, Lou. Go, go, go.
You like that?
That's living.
It's an electric rubbish bin. Why don't you just use a pedal? Like every other person. It's
So it's a kitchen rubbish bin.
Is hands-free because you have a foot pedal.
Now, the foot pedals always break. This one's got an electric lid, so you just wave your hand over the top, and it
Yeah, but
opens.
you're touching it. The point is that you're supposed to be hands-free. I actually think that's... What about when you got all the rubbish in your hands? How do you open it?
No. In the video, I worked it out how to actually do it, but it's got a
then you-
sensor. But if you just wave your hands over
But
it,
what if you're carrying all the rubbish?
like if you just wind it
Your
over
hands
the
are
lid.
full. Isn't that
but
why the foot pedal's
No,
there?
you don't have to touch anything. You just wave your hands, hold them.
Oh, you just wave the rubbish.
And then-
What if it knocks the rubbish out of your hand? With
What
the
happens when it runs out of battery?
velocity of
Okay,
it?
stop.
Does it need to be plugged into power?
Stop.
Yes.
You're being very
Does it?
negative. It runs on 4 AA's.
Okay.
Oh, I can't wait for you to have your hands full of rubbish and go,
Oh,
Jesus,
yeah.
Luke, get the screwdriver and the 4 AA's. I've got a chicken carcass in my hands and I can't get it in the bin.
Open!
No, they're
we've only
triple A's. Where are the double A's, Lou?
Oh, we've only got 3.
No!
Run down to 7-Eleven.
Should've got the foot pedal.
remote. Take them out.
You are incredibly lazy.
Should have got the foot pedal. Does it warn you when the batteries are low?
No, funnily enough, it doesn't.
Your stuff.
Jelly Roll on the air here at Nova. You like that, man? We want to send you to see him live.
You were made to meet halfway. Expedia were made to plan where halfway is. Expedia, made to travel.
Auckland, LA, Vegas.
Oh my God.
Nova's Red Room Global Tour. Powered by Expedia.
Nova's Red Room.
Let's go.
Let me hear ya.
Look, we've given away some pretty cool trips. Mate, this is up there. Jump on a plane, fly to Auckland, Gracie Abrams. I love her.
So does my sister.
Oh.
She's harping to me.
I know.
I want to come to New Zealand.
I love Gracie Abrams. Once you're done with that, you get back on a plane, head to LA to catch up with our boy Dean Lewis. He's going to be playing at the House of Blues. Great venue.
Cool.
I thought the House of Blues burnt down.
Well,
Did they rebuild?
Is it
we
in
must
West
rebuild.
Hollywood?
We must
Yeah.
rebuild.
I
And
know
then
the one.
when you're
Maybe
done,
it's moved.
when you're done with Dean,
We're sure it's at the house. No, I'm sure
100%, 100%. Then you're off to Sin City, Las Vegas, where you will see Jelly Roll and
Oh my gosh.
Post Malone live.
What a double act.
I'm hearing you.
I love Jelly Roll and I love Post Malone.
J-Roll.
All you have to do is register via the Nova Player app. If we give you a call back and put you on the air, you're on the standby list. It is that easy. Let's put a few people through, guys.
Let's go to Kieran in Donvale. Morning.
Good morning. How are you?
We're good.
Very well. Would you like this trip of a lifetime?
Oh my God, Dean Lewis, my heart is just beating.
You are on the list.
Well done, Karen.
Kathy in Box Hill, how do you go on a plane?
Oh yes, please, I'm ready.
Okay.
How do you go at a
Absolutely,
gig
I'm
in
ready.
Vegas, do you reckon, Kathy?
I'm living the dream. I'll be living the dream finally.
Have you ever been to
Yes.
Vegas?
No, dying.
You sound like a high roller.
You sound like
I'm
you'd
gonna,
be
I'm
fun
gonna
in
call it
Vegas.
now and go, you'd be a bit of a liability, and we love that.
Oh yes. Oh, you need me. I need to be there.
Are you a woo girl at a concert? Like, woo!
Oh,
You're
I'm
screamer?
crazy.
Crazy.
I'm crazy.
Do you have-
My
do you-
daughter always says, "Tone it down, Mum. Tone it down."
No,
I said,
Kathy.
no.
Turn it up.
Where
Turn
do
it up,
you,
Mom.
Kathy, where do you sit on a Vegas pool party?
Oh, I'm in the action and I need as much as alcohol as possible.
Okay, all right. Okay.
I thought you were going to say you need as much action as possible.
Yeah, well,
Go, Mum.
I think she's going to get it.
Go, Kathy.
Kathy, you
Right,
are
Kathy
on
wins.
the standby list. It is Nova's Red Room Global Tour powered by Expedia. All you got to do is hit up the Nova Player app. We call you back, put you on the air. You could be heading to Vegas. Kathy's...
What?
Oh, no, I like it. She sounds like a fun time. Could be... Yeah, I mean, she wins.
She might miss the concert.
I can see a potential PR nightmare. But
yes, exactly. Bring it on.
We got big changes coming to Victoria, and I think we all agree that it's about bloody time.
Well, funny you should say that, Jace, because I've just received a notification on my phone in the last minute that the Premier and Attorney General will be making a major announcement on bail reform later this morning, 9:30 a.m.
It's about time. We'll give you all the details on that coming up, and we are going to be probing the Popo in minutes, catching up with the Victorian Police, and your chance to win your way to the Formula One Grand Prix. It's all still to come this morning on Nova. It's one of our favourite segments.
You first start talking. Jason Lawrence. Answer me! Probe the Popo.
Tell me what you know.
So every couple of weeks we catch up with the Victorian Police. We love the cops. We love the work they do. And joining us from the Armed Crime Unit this morning, Detective Sergeant Mark Walsh. Walshy, good morning.
Good morning.
guys.
What
Good
do
to see
you do?
Jeez, he's dressed well.
I know.
Look at him.
I know.
He's very smart in a
You look
suit
very
and tie.
formal.
If I was going to be brought down, I'd want to be brought down by a good-looking chap like yourself.
But what
Thank you.
what does your department do?
So we mainly focus on serious and organised crime. So things like non-fatal shootings, kidnappings, bank robberies.
Just when you say that,
Bank robberies.
bank robberies and kidnappings, right? It's the stuff you see in the movies.
Correct.
I love bank robbery movies. They're my favourite.
You need to emphasise the movies.
Movies. No, I said movies.
Just sounded like
heists.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
so
yeah,
many
yeah.
movies and docos about like the masks and the
sound
heists.
like you're rolling into combat then with a sawn-off,
No.
a sawn-off shotgun.
No, I'm fascinated by it.
Is that really going on here in Victoria?
Yeah.
Not so much anymore. I think with the decline in cash and
Right.
stuff that...
But what about kidnappings and stuff?
yeah, kidnapping's a little bit more common. We probably do one, maybe a fortnight.
And a few drive-bys as well.
Well, unless someone gets hit by one of the rounds being discharged, we don't do them. But
Okay.
they,
Right.
Okay, so
They do
for
exist.
instance, something like what happened in South Yarra where just off Chapel Street, and there was a guy there and someone drove past and had a few shots at him.
Mhm.
Is that where your team comes in?
No, only if one of those end up unfortunately hitting the person.
Right.
We'll do that.
Then you get involved.
Yeah,
And
correct.
and what are you trying to do? Trying to work out who did it based on the bullets or the...
A little bit of everything. I think with the advancement of technology now, we're going back to CCTV footage and witnesses being the most important things that we look for now.
I sit there and go, in 2025, with the amount of cameras everywhere, like how you could pull off a crime these days and get away with it would blow me away.
It's really amazing now, and the quality of cameras and the amount of people that have them.
So, like, say if something, say if there was a shooting just outside Nova here on Clarendon Street, you could access cameras from all the ATMs around here.
Yeah, correct. Everywhere's got cameras. It's just the time it takes now to sit there and review everything.
Go through all the footage.
And look for what's out of place.
Yeah,
So
right.
How how prevalent is organised crime in Victoria right now?
I don't think it's exclusive to Victoria. I
Yeah.
think it's just in general.
I mean, syndicates run right anywhere, right?
Yeah, and it's just where there's an opportunity for them to grow and to find a business model which is favourable for them to be earning money, and they just take advantage of it. And we have to adapt weekly to what's happening and work out ways to combat that. But
So are your hands full right now? Like, is it a busy...
Yeah, we're busy.
Yeah.
And I think that's just in general terms that policing's busy.
Would we be surprised as just commoners walking around Melbourne, would we be surprised to know how many guns there are out there in the city or in the state?
Honestly, I think it's still a pretty safe state
to
live in. We're not having shootings every day. We're not having innocent people being shot in the street very often. So I think overall it's still a fairly safe state to be in.
Back to the movies.
You want to talk heists?
Is it like whether it's Inside Man or, I mean, maybe not Ocean's 11, but like, is there a movie you've watched and gone, yeah, like that's probably the closest to real life bank jobs that I've dealt with?
Yeah, I think that our bank robberies that we have now are pretty unsophisticated. I don't think we have the large scale heists.
Right.
And so it's more
some idiot on meth running in with a handgun just trying to get what's in the cash drawer.
Or it's more that hand the note over the counter and stuff like that, as opposed to, the full
like the movies.
Point break and stuff like that.
You're not chasing the ex-presidents, right?
Nah.
I gotcha. Yeah,
so
right.
they're fairly unexciting.
I feel like that's almost more scary, though. If you're a teller and got handed just a note by someone calm with instructions, you know what I mean? Rather than...
No, I don't know. I think the whole thing's scary.
Yeah.
Is this the job you always wanted to do? Is policing?
Yeah. So growing up, loved Blue Heelers.
Oh, were you a PJ man?
You're a PJ.
Absolutely.
You're a PJ.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, PJ dressed like that, didn't he?
It is. Yeah. You're driving a Falcon as well.
Actually, a Falcon was my first car. So
Mount Thomas Police Station.
It was definitely something that sold it to me, and then I got in the academy when I just turned 19, and have stayed ever since.
Wow.
So.
Now, it says here that you've been called to a kidnapping that turned out to be a Bucks Party stunt.
What?
Yeah. So occasionally, apart from the serious kidnappings, we get ones where maybe the guys have done it a little too well in terms of we had the boys, they had hired a van and have gone and taken their friend off the street.
Kidnapped
him. They acted it out really well, to the point that obviously some bystanders that were walking past thought it was legit.
Oh my God.
And then we ended up doing our inquiries as we did, and we tracked them down to
How long did it take you to track them down?
It was a few hours.
Wow.
And they're at a pub at a Bucks Party?
No, it wasn't. It was actually, we tracked them to the Sorrento area, and we thought this is a pretty nice place to take your hostage.
Yeah.
And then found the van parked outside an address, and we did our cordon and everything and called them out. And
hang on, did you storm in or like?
No, we did a cordon and called them out.
Right.
From the
On the
address.
megaphone? Come out, your hands up.
And,
and out came the buck.
Well, they were all pretty sheepishly coming out, and then the buck was covered in glitter and some whipped cream. So we had interrupted mid. Entertainment.
Mid-show.
So
did you arrest him with your fluffy handcuffs?
Yeah. Unfortunately, they knew that we weren't part of the show because of
Did they invite you in for a beer?
Hey?
Did they invite you in for a beer?
We would have loved to stay for one, but I think we were pretty tired by the end of the day after running around trying to find these people.
Imagine being poor Candy putting on the show and then hearing, come out with your hands up.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
So it's when you're doing these things, maybe just have a look around and see who's watching.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, close the blinds.
Or don't plan it that well.
Close the blinds.
That is funny.
We are on the air with Detective Sergeant Mark Walsh this morning from the Armed Crime Unit here in Victoria. Mate, you guys do an amazing job.
Yeah,
Thanks very much for dropping by this morning. We love the Victorian Police. That's great. And no charges or anything? They slap on the wrist or anything for that?
No, just said, well done for your planning, but maybe next time don't be as good as that.
Don't be as brazen and do it on the street, perhaps.
Correct.
Oh my gosh, imagine waking up
And just to clarify, you love bank robbery movies.
Yeah,
Movies.
the great heists.
Yes, I know. There's a podcast, Dollar Gold Heist, featured on Police Life, which is all about one of those.
Right.
I'll be listening to that.
You wouldn't be a very good crook.
Me? Oh, no, I've got
You can't cover your tracks.
I can't keep a secret.
Yeah. Guys, guess what I'm doing next Saturday? Hey, Walshy, thanks for coming in, mate.
Thank you.
Good morning, Kimmy. Hello, welcome to the show.
Hello, good morning.
What's on the card this morning, Kim? Where you heading?
To work.
What do you do with yourself?
I'm a funeral director.
Oh.
Wow, okay. Well, you guys
Are you a white lady?
An amazing job.
I am.
Are you a white lady?
Now, can you answer me this question? Why don't the white ladies have white hats? Why are they red?
Burgundy.
Because they match the ties.
Of course.
It's a matching ensemble.
And the gloves.
You know,
the red gloves.
I had a couple of mates in radio. When they left radio, they got into
funeral directing. My hairdresser did too, my old hairdresser. And I was like, that's quite the career change.
Well, it's job security.
But also, Kim, you have to be very personable. Like, the people who are funeral directors and are involved in funerals are the kindest, bravest people.
Yeah.
I would
We try to be, yeah.
Oh, you are. Do you ever sob
You've
for
got to have that
strangers?
kind of a personality.
Do you ever sob over strangers and think, oh, gosh?
Yeah, I do.
You got a busy day today, Kim?
Yeah, I do actually. I do.
Human diet.
There you go.
It's an industry that's not going out of fashion.
No, it is not. All right, Kim, let's lighten the mood. You want to play for $500 this morning?
$500.
All right. Let's try and give you
Hats
the money.
off to the white ladies.
Hats,
They do a great...
Hats on. They look great with the hats on.
They do. You can leave your hat on.
Come on, Kim. I want you to win this car.
They did not sing that at
is-
my
I would
mum's
like to
funeral.
do. No.
We the
Might be
white ladies at
somebody's
mum's
funeral
funeral,
song.
but they did not sing.
Didn't they?
No.
We played Looking for Some Hot Stuff at my nan's funeral.
Did you? Really?
Oh, I love that.
She loved the movie The Full Monty.
That's funny.
My dad played Land Down Under. He requested that. He loved his Aussies.
See, that's fun.
Yeah.
Funerals can be fun.
All right, Kim, you're going to hear a question. You'll have 3 seconds to answer. You must answer
Good
in
luck.
that time, okay?
Be kind to me.
Here we go.
What type of animal is the mascot for the Worldwide Fund for Nature?
3, 2, 1.
Oh,
You can see it, can't you?
I can see the logo.
man.
I can see the logo.
no.
It is the...
Panda.
Oh,
Oh, Kim.
Little black and white thing.
I know.
Kim.
Oh,
Sorry,
wow.
Kimmy.
All right, let's give Kim
That's
something.
all right.
That's
Kim.
It's not great. I'll tell you what, how about we chuck you a $100 grilled voucher for playing?
That'll be wonderful. Thank you.
Lunch is on us. You can try the new Oscar Piastri burger at
It's
Grilled.
delicious. Can recommend.
Tell him about it. 100% Wagyu, high protein, low sugar. Order now at Grilled. Hey, Kim, thanks for the work you do.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
That's
You're
all right.
welcome. Have a good day. Hey, Kim, what's the weirdest thing you've ever seen at a funeral? The wildest thing.
Oh,
Keep in mind the time.
there's nothing really like wild, if I'm honest.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
Remember we had that funeral director on once that said the grandson had uploaded the slideshow and it actually he put in the wrong USB.
Naughty
Yeah, it was
pictures.
nudies flashed up. Yeah.
And also sometimes you get like unsolicited guests.
Yes.
Like ghosts from the
Oh, that
past.
happens.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah, that
awkwardness.
happens.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Kim, do you get to stay for the wake food?
Oh, sausage rolls and party pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, we take them into refreshments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, refreshments.
A refresh.
See, I just even love all the terms
Yes.
around that. Hey, Kim, hopefully we don't see each other soon.
I hope not.
Okay. All right, there she is.
Look, bail reform, it's front of mind right now, given the wave of crime that we've seen amid Victoria's, youth crime crisis. Jacinta Allen has promised to do something about it, and just moments ago she made this announcement.
Today, we are bringing in the toughest bail laws in the country. We are putting community safety first and foremost in bail decisions. And we are also reversing that change where remand or bail was seen as a last resort for youth offending. So that's a key change and a key change that we can make immediately.
She's also announced a ban on the sale of machetes.
Well, it's long overdue.
Long overdue.
It's taken far too long to get to this
Well,
point.
unfortunately, Lauren, there's been so many families across this great state of ours impacted. One of them is the Gordon family. Natalie Gordon has been kind enough to join us today. Now, heartbreakingly, her brother, who was just 33 years of age, just 33, let that sink in. He was a doctor. He was stabbed and hit by a car while he pursued thugs in Doncaster who'd broken into his home. Natalie, thanks so much for your time.
Thanks for having me.
What's your reaction to the news the Premier has just broken?
Just about time. Finally, yes, she's listening. As everybody is aware, I've been working tirelessly over the past over 12 months to get, changes made. It's great to hear this. It is great to hear that she is finally listening. She's starting to act. Unfortunately, I still don't think this will be enough.
Really?
I mean, bailing these youth offenders is one thing, and obviously tightening them bail laws will hold them in remand until they get into court. But once they get into court, they still believe in rehabilitation and are just placing them on community-based orders. the community is still at risk because, unfortunately, they don't have any respect for anybody.
Natalie, I mean, I remember watching the news stories about your brother and what an incredible man he was, and I know Melbourne grieved with you during that whole process. What happened to the people that did this to your brother? Where are they?
It's still ongoing. So they are in remand, but it is still an ongoing court case.
How has it impacted your family, Natalie? Because your brother looked like an absolute legend and he was doing some remarkable work in the community.
Oh, he was a bloody legend, I tell you. It's unimaginable. You can't explain the damage this has done to our family. You know, every single day is a constant struggle to just put on that brave face and continue on, because unfortunately, although we feel like our entire lives have just stopped, they haven't. The world still keeps turning. We're still expected to show up and do things. And I mean, I lost my best friend that day.
Natalie, I'm so sorry.
And these were kids. They were teenagers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
I can't imagine what you and your family are feeling or going through, but all I can say is, like, I'll be honest, I've got anger this morning after hearing the announcement. I feel like it's being used as a political football. I feel like, hey, we're doing something now, and I just don't get why it's taken so long.
That. I mean, you also have to say that she's listening finally.
I don't think she had a choice, Clint. I think that's all anybody in this city is talking about.
We've been calling for her and the government to do something, and she's doing something.
For a long time. For a long time.
I have to agree. It is a political football. She is putting on a front because she knows she's a very unliked woman. I mean, I have repeatedly asked for her to sit down, talk with me, listen. I'm not an unreasonable person. I just want to have a conversation, offer some suggestions from a real victim's voice. But she flat out refuses, but then will offer her condolences to my entire family in an interview only a few weeks ago. Not before that, though, because she now knows that this backlash is catching up with her.
Hey,
Natalie, like I said, I think we all felt our heartbreaks watching the story of your family and your brother, and hopefully today at least is a step in the right direction.
Natalie, do you feel safe?
Yeah. No, not at all. No.
I don't think any of us do in Victoria at the moment, Clint.
No, it's an unfortunate situation we find ourselves in, but it isn't safe. It's not safe to go to the supermarket. It's not. I don't even feel safe watching my kids at their junior sporting events.
Well, like I said, hopefully this is a step in the right direction. And Natalie, we are so sorry for your loss and for everything your family has gone through. And you're absolutely right. This has taken way too long.
And I know today will be a hard day just bringing up everything for you guys. So we're sending our thoughts and prayers your way.
And we really appreciate you jumping on with us this morning, Natalie.
No worries. Thanks, guys.
Thanks so much.
Thanks, Natalie. Guys, it's F1 week.
It is F1 week. I love F1 week. I'm tired.
Oh, my God. Sorry.
I went out last night. Mom went out.
Mum went out, and I've just looked over. Mum's got her feet up on one chair.
Yeah.
She's in a recline. Would you like the cordless microphone so you can lay on the floor?
That would be great.
Can we get Lauren the cordless
But
microphone,
you know what?
please?
In all seriousness, it is one of the most hectic weeks in Melbourne.
It is.
Formula One, first week of AFL back. There are parties and functions galore.
What a
And
life.
I went out last night and had 2 iced waters, but I went to bed past my bedtime.
Yeah.
And I am tired.
I don't know
It
how
was
you do
worth
it.
it, though. I've been catching up with all the drivers. I was
I'm
with
going to
Landon.
double down tonight. I'm going to go to Glamour on the Grid. Are you going to come with me?
I'm not going to Glamour on the Grid. I'm going to a dinner with George Russell tonight.
Are you? What?
I'm going to sit at home, watch Married at First Sight.
Gorgeous Georges.
You are mixing with all the heartthrobs of the F1 world.
Get down on the...
What?
Get down on the floor and talk about gorgeous Georges.
I stopped myself. Lauren, if you would like to make your way to the floor, you may lay down.
I'm quite comfortable lounging on this chair, though.
Oh, I've just got another mic if you want to just lay around. If you want to go to the couch, though.
Maybe the recliner in the office.
What time did you get home?
Oh, like...
I reckon you left at about 8:30.
That's untrue.
So it was an all-nighter.
It was
No.
8:45.
I took producer Jizz with me last night. Jizzy, what time did we leave? 9-ish?
I reckon we left. I was thinking 7:45, but no, I think it was like 9.
You're a pack of liars. I was a party animal last night.
Did you want to go out afterwards, Jizz?
I mean, I wanted to go out more.
Right, yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, no. I'm too old for this kind of behaviour. Wait till you see me tomorrow after my dinner with Gorgeous Georges. George Russell,
Formula
Mercedes driver.
One Louis Vuitton Australian Grand Prix. It's Melbourne. Expect nothing less. That is...
Who's your favourite driver? We've been talking about the Grand Prix a
And
lot.
it can't be Oscar Piastri.
I'm a Ricardo sort of guy.
Yeah.
You know he's not driving
He ain't
anymore.
No, I know, but he's got a great
Did you go to his
wine.
party? Did you get invited to his party last night?
Wasn't on the list.
Oh, you went on the list. There were 3 parties last night.
Wasn't on any list.
Lando Norris had a party. Daniel Ricciardo had a party, and Charles Leclerc had a party.
Let me check Charles.
He's got a pop-up piano bar. I think it was at Maison Batard.
Was Charlotte Maison Batard?
I think so. I'll
Why
do some
not
investigation.
Francois?
I don't know.
One day
But
I'll be on the list.
Gorgeous George Russell has a thing tonight, and Max Verstappen's got a thing. You been invited to any of them?
Max Verstappen?
None. None. I think I was allowed to go down to Grilled for when they unveiled Oscar's burger.
You didn't even get invited to that. They sent you the burger into the studio.
That's right. They were like, please don't come down.
Don't come.
We will send you the burger.
Yeah, eat one in your recliner, Dale. Stay home. Some breaking news this morning. We're about to give away some tickets to the Formula One. Go on.
Old school breaking news.
Oh, yeah.
Breaking news this morning. Oscar Piastri has just signed a multi-year extension with McLaren.
Has he?
He has
He's
just
staying
announced
in Pepita.
about 40 minutes ago.
That'd be a Parker Pen job.
Papaya.
Oh, is it? What's
Pepita?
Pepita? What's that? Papaya.
Papaya is the orange.
Oh, yeah. What's Pepita?
Isn't that a nut?
I think it is. Yeah, I think I've got
Like
my
a
nuts
pizza
mixed
seed.
up with my
You've got your nuts
colours.
mixed up with you've got your fruit and nut mixed up, Dale. He's got his fruit and nut mixed
Papaya.
up. Hang on,
Papaya.
Pepita.
Papaya's the orange.
How would you spell Pepita?
Pepita.
Pepita seeds.
It's a seed.
Oh, it's a pumpkin seed. Well, pumpkins are kind of orange.
Sorry.
But you've definitely got your fruit nuts and veg mixed up. Anyway.
No, let's stay on this. How would you like to be trackside on Sunday?
Get your papaya hats out
Oh, we're
Got
going
your
back there.
Pepita hats.
for Oscar.
The
What's
Formula One Louis Vuitton Australian Grand Prix. Expect nothing less than extraordinary. It is going to be incredible. We're going
I
on
know,
Friday.
I know you're trying to shut it down because you don't get it. But the reason we're talking about it is because that's the team colours. Yeah. That McLaren is like, it's papaya orange.
Right. We're going on Friday. And when we're mingling, I'm going to roll that out.
No,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
no. You're going with Mercedes.
Oh.
different team,
different
competing
manufacturer.
team. They're kind of black and they've got a bit of teal, don't they? Black and white and
Like green,
That
greeny
greeny
type.
teal.
Yeah.
So don't bring up the
Papaya.
macadamia. Papaya. Yeah, right. Okay. How this works.
macadamia is a good nut, isn't it?
Great nut.
Great
I'd
nut.
say it's the king of the nuts.
Do you think?
These nuts, yep.
I
You know what I love
disagree.
around Christmas time when they bring out the jars of the chocolate, like peanuts. and
Yeah, they're
chocolate.
good. They're
Chocolate
strong.
hazelnut.
Oh,
I think I'm more a tamarind almond kind of guy.
I love a tamarind almond.
How good are
That's
they?
bougie.
Oh.
That sounds expensive.
Very expensive.
Have you seen? Sorry, we'll get to the Formula One in a sec. You know the fruit and nut selection, like at Coles and stuff.
Yeah.
One of
Not
my
like the nibble nobbies nuts.
no, you know, like it's you pick and mix. You.
Oh,
One of
yeah,
my
yeah.
kids the other day, he was like, "Oh, Dad, can we just get some little treats? Can we get some little treats?" It was dog treats.
Yes,
But
they
you
do.
do-
They do the dog treats at
Pick and
Coles.
mix dogs treats.
Yes.
I almost fed them to the kids.
Dogs
Yeah.
can't have nuts, can they? You wouldn't want to get them mixed up.
No, well, I almost gave these little bones to the children.
Yeah.
The bone shape didn't.
It's good,
give
Yes.
for good for their teeth.
And the coat. All right, let's go to the phones. Whoever can pull off the best Formula One car sound will win tickets to the Grand Prix. Wheels are off.
You guys are cooked.
No, the wheels aren't off. The wheels will be on at
Good
Albert
call.
on, all
Park.
4 of them.
Unless the noise that you want to make to win the tickets is the wheel change. With the drill.
That's more.
All right. Get the Makita out.
Just
Zane from Thornbury, good morning.
Good morning.
All right.
Oh, it says here you have a deep voice, and it's not wrong. Who's your favourite? Who's your favourite race car driver?
Lewis Hamilton.
Lewis, are you excited to see him in? Hang on, what colour will he be in, Jace?
Lewis's black and white.
No, he was. He was Mercedes. It's the first time anyone's going to see him in red for Ferrari.
Racing
Of course,
red.
yes, thank you.
All
Sorry.
right, Zane, deep voice.
Okay,
Show us
Zane.
what you got.
When you're ready.
That was pretty good. Go again.
All right.
Focus, come on.
All right, ready?
Yep.
That's pretty good for a
Not
guy with
bad.
a deep voice. You went quite high.
Did.
Go to Bell Park. Stacey.
Hello.
Hello. All right, you ready to go?
I think so.
When
Good
you're
luck.
ready. So it says here you want to win the tickets for your hubby. Do you not like your hubby?
No, I've been with him for 24 years,
Right.
and
Oh,
ever
no
since
wonder
I've
you don't
known
like him.
Yeah.
No, I love him.
All right. Hang there,
That was good
Stacey.
effort. I
Yeah.
she's changed it.
Sounded like a Toyota Kluger, more so.
That's a
No,
good
I
effort.
think-
You sound like my parents picking me up from school
I think
swimming
it was
carnival.
it was getting the wheels off.
Oh, was it?
The drill.
I
Harry.
think the wheels came off.
Who's your favourite driver? Harry from Blackburn.
Definitely Piastri.
Are you excited that he's just signed a new multi-year deal, keeping him at McLaren?
In.
I had no idea. I'm so excited. I was driving to work. I heard it from you guys. I'm thrilled.
Oh, have a
This
listen
is
to
where you
that.
get all your breaking news, Harry. It was literally just announced 40 minutes ago.
Do you like pepitas?
Okay. All right,
Have
Harry.
you got your papaya hat ready
Jesus Christ. Harry, when you're ready, do your car sound, mate.
to go? I started low, but that was quite good.
Yeah, I like the distance.
Have you been to a Grand Prix before, Harry?
No, this would be my first time ever.
Well, guess what, Harry?
Well, hang on.
Whoa.
Just-
Whoa.
No.
Please hold.
brakes.
Please hold.
I don't need thinking
We need
music.
we need a group discussion.
No.
Well, I think Stacey's going, isn't
Oh,
she?
Stacey.
Stacey.
See you,
See you,
Stacey.
Stacey. Sorry, but
Harry
enjoy
put
your
so
day,
much effort
Stace.
in.
Yeah, have a great day.
All right,
Stace.
it's between Zane and
I'm Team Harry. Team Harry.
We need a drag race. Here we go.
Team Harry.
Okay, all right, let's go. Okay.
Zane.
Zane, first up. Go for it. Let's go to Harry.
Go, Harry.
Oh, Harry's got it. Harry, you're going to the Grand Prix.
Oh my God! Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, Harry, are you so excited? Who are you going to take?
I'd be taking my girlfriend. She's been looking for tickets ever since they dropped. My legs are shaking.
Oh, Harry. Do you think Oscar Piastri can win the Australian Grand Prix?
Oh, absolutely.
Who else will be on the podium with him, do you reckon, Harry?
It would be tough to not have Hamilton up there.
Wouldn't that be good in Ferrari?
Harry's going to have a lucky night.
Harry,
tonight.
whoa, Harry. You're a big rev head.
Not as much as my girlfriend, but
Okay.
she.
Oh, that's hot.
I've got to do an interview with Max Verstappen in a few minutes' time.
And Clint, how much prep have you done?
Very little. What question would you ask Max Verstappen?
What would be? Well, I don't know if he'd actually be able to answer this, but
Give it
what
a
would be his strategy to get up on the podium?
Okay.
Right.
Well, didn't
I'll add
Max
it to the
just
list.
be careful because
Number one at the moment.
I think Max said this week though, Clint. He actually said we can't win the Australian Grand Prix in this car.
Okay, we can't win.
He's not happy with the car.
I don't know if I'd open with that. But
No, I
by all
might
means.
soften
No,
him
I
up a
would
bit with a
say-
wet lettuce.
Yeah. I would
I'll
say-
ask him about the Oscar burger.
Have we seen the
Have
best?
you had one?
Have we seen the best of Red Bull? And do you want an Oscar Piastri burger
Yeah.
at Grilled?
Yeah. And do you like pepitas?
And does Red Bull really give you
Oh my
wings?
God. Tomorrow,
If you got wings from Red Bull, where would you fly?
we
Do you like
have
macadamias?
more tickets to the Australian Formula One Grand
Oh,
Prix.
can I say one thing?
Yep,
Don't do what I saw the Today Show do last
What did they
night.
do?
They gave him a jar of Vegemite. Like, it's getting a bit embarrassing.
Do Tim Tams.
Yeah, that's original.
You are on the air here at Nova 100. It is Jace and Lauren. Clint's here as well. We're doing a thanks to our mates. Hello. Roll call.
Hello.
Show
Hello.
Ready Express.
Hello. It's going to be one of those weeks, I think, short week. We're all a bit randy, aren't we?
What?
Like a bit joyous.
Sorry?
What do you mean?
A bit joyous and fun.
Are you Randy?
Randy can be fun, can't it?
Well, Randy leads to fun.
Randy's like, we're all a bit like loopy and
I'm going to
fun.
ring Paul, your fiance, tell him he's on.
Sorry.
He'll be out of that house quick.
Have you been... Have
Paul
you
will be
been...
like, I just need to sort a meeting right now.
Oh, no, Randy.
Can you read out the description of Randy, please?
Well, on Urban Dictionary.
And what does it say, Lauren?
Well,
No,
It's not what I thought it
No, can
meant.
you just read that, please?
Sexually aroused or excited?
Have you been feeling this way all morning?
No.
Or
Is
just
that why
now?
I thought Randy was a bit like
Is that why you're laying down in your chair?
joyous.
Ready to go?
No, that would
Okay.
be joyous.
Yeah.
Not Randy. Randy means Randy.
Okay, I used the
Which
wrong
again
word there.
leads to joy.
We're all a bit like loosey-goosey. Is that
Don't-
better?
Do you know what? Speak
You
for
are
yourself.
digging yourself a hole.
I
She's
feel-
Randy and
No.
I'm so. Do you know we're on?
Like, I feel
do you
like
know-
this
do you
show's
know-
been a bit fun.
I would just stop
Like,
speaking.
you know,
Do you know we're broadcasting right now? Like we're on the radio.
I do. I was going to say, stay with us. It's going to be a fun week.
I'm-
We're all having fun.
I don't-
Randy was a bad word.
I don't want to be having fun with you.
I was having fun. That's gone.
Randy, bad word.
Thank you for being a friend.
You know what I feel like?
Oh, you know what? See ya.
What are you?
That Lando Norris meeting went very well, didn't it?
Sorry. Oh, I know. No, that's not it.
You might tumble off that seat, sir.
Oh, gosh. It's only Wednesday. It's going to be a fun week.
It is indeed.
What do you feel like? Should we go get a sweet treat?
Should we? I'll go down to Ferguson Planter. I'll get you a
That's
little
what I
slice of
feel
cake.
like.
Oh, they
Ferguson
do.
Player
They
cake.
do
There
a
you go.
great apple turnover there.
Oh, they do. There you go. It's in
They
their
did
motto.
our birthday cake
They
last
did.
week.
It was
delicious.
beautiful.
You're feeling
Lovely.
Randy? Get down to Ferguson Planter.
Anyway, have a Randy day, Melbourne.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We're all feeling Randy. We'll see you tomorrow. One of us will be exhausted. Have a good day. Bye.
Thank you for being a friend. Gonna be a good day.
Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jason Lauren.
Follow them on socials.